So yes, hi, my name's Deshawn. That's me. I'm so excited to be here. This is like such a fun show. Thank you. Thank you. Now, what I decided to do for my little portion here is I do a lot of stand-up. I've done stand-up for about 11 years. And when I heard what this prep was, I wanted to ask my mom to write a stand-up set. That's right. So my mother's never done stand-up, but I will tell you that like she is the funny one of the family, which as a person who performs professionally is fucked up. But she's one of the funniest people I know. She's so sweet, so caring. So I got the chance to kind of interview my mom over the last like week and a half. And this set is what she wanted us to talk about. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here goes October Skeet's first stand-up set. Well, hello, hi everybody, hi, good to see you, good to see ya. Hi, my name's October. If you're my friend, you can also call me Toby, that's right, I've had lots of nicknames across the years. One of the things that I think is really interesting is that my son, though he's been doing stand-up, like, I have been funny for so long in my life. I was originally born in New York, and when I was living in New York, my friends used to call me Carol Burnett, which, like, what an amazing compliment. Like, I loved Carol Burnett. She was the only thing on TV, like, it wasn't back, like, it was back in the day. We didn't have the option to, like, watch YouTube or, like, pull up Netflix. Like, you just had the TV, it was black and white, and it would turn off at midnight. So, like, whatever you were watching, you had to get it in. And people were watching Carol Burnett, and when people said that I reminded them of Carol Burnett, like, it was special, I loved it. I wanted people to like me the way that they liked Carol. I feel like when my son asked me to tell some stories, the first story that I thought of was when he was just a baby. I actually have a picture. That's right. Now, look at him. Look at this little guy here. His little yellow seed, and his little body, and this little thing. Now, this might be hard to see over here. He's got a lemon here. He's got a lemon, and here's what I want you to know about this, okay? When this happened, I was in the kitchen. I'm making some lemonade for the boy, and he starts pulling on my shirt. He wants to eat a lemon. And I'm a good mom. I'm not gonna let him eat a fucking lemon. Alright? But he keeps on asking, I'm like, all right, big man, you wanna try a lemon? Here you go. And he fucking loves it. He loves this lemon. He loves it so much that he starts asking me for more. And then I start going through my head and I'm like, no wait, when you give a baby a lemon, they're supposed to make that face. Like, I felt cheated out of the moment. I was like, am I wrong? What's going on here? So then I started thinking, I was like, maybe this is a sweet lemon. And I tried it, and gotta tell you, fucking sour, okay? It was a sour lemon, so I'm like, what's his deal? I think, I think a lemon is like a good, kind of barometer for like life experience. Here we are. I feel like my life philosophy to you all is don't get old. Don't get old, but also do get old. Do get old. It's like, there's a lot of it where you're gaining new experiences, you're learning new things, you're being surprised, you think one thing's gonna turn out and boom, misdirection. You never know what to expect, and that's why I think that you should get old. But watch out, gravity is a motherfucker, okay? Gravity's coming for you. Watch out. I don't walk the same way that I used to. I think just the process of like living life and going through change. I think the thing that I spent a lot of time thinking about is growing up in New York. When I grew up in New York, I lived like right off 42nd Street. If you don't know where that is, that's Times Square. That's right. But I lived there before it was Times Square, okay? When I lived there, it was the fucking ghetto, okay? It was the ghetto. That's like, I grew up there. I spent every day of my life there. And then all of a sudden they clean it up and then they just call it Times Square, which I really disagree with, it was a hub and it was like all these things, but when you name it, it becomes like this touristy, weird kind of thing. It's crazy. But while we are talking about 42nd Street, I just want to tell you my favorite little story. So this is like 2007, 2008. I'm with my friend Kathy, and here we are. It's like Obama just got the nomination, and we're like going down to have a good time. And when we're out at 42nd Street, we're out at Times Square, there's people everywhere, and then I see these two guys are selling Obama condoms. I was like, we gotta fucking find out what's going on with these guys. So we walk over, and one of the guys immediately were like, hey, what's up with these condoms? And one of the guys grabs my friend Kathy, and he starts ballroom dancing with her. Now, keep in mind, it's Times Square. There's people everywhere. There's like cops on horses, also horses in a place that was the ghetto. Come on. But she's dancing around. She's like, help, help. And I am losing my shit. I am laughing so hard, I'm on the ground, and like nobody's paying attention. And then they're just like dancing and like waltzing around. And once we got back, she's upset. She's mad about this. She's mad that I didn't have her back, but that was just the funniest thing I've ever seen. But also, we did end up getting some of those Obama condoms. And when you take them out and you blow them up, they literally had Obama's face on the condom, right? Like, talk about a yes we can situation. That's what I'm talking about. How about that for a little change, huh? I got to do a bucket list item recently. I got to go to Disney World earlier this year, which I've never done. It's so fun, what a way to spend your 59th year, right? Like, go out to Disney World. But I think like my favorite part of that is I did something special for my granddaughter. I went ahead and got pictures with every single character, so that way like I could send her like a book with me and every character, And I told my daughter, I was like, hey, now I am the favorite grandmother. I was like, you tell the other grandma, she's gotta watch out. And then my daughter said, yeah, you'll be the favorite grandmother for now, to keep impressing you. The last thing that I wanted to talk to you about was just my son. My son, I wanted to kind of like bookend it. I remember the first experience that I had with my son was when I went into labor. That's right. This is the first time I'm really like meeting the guy. So I have, so when my daughter was born, I didn't get the chance to deliver her naturally. I had to have a C-section. And like part of that was like all sorts of stuff. But when it came time to have my son, I was like, you know what, I want to know what it feels like to like really birth my child. I want to know what childbirth is like. And I found out. All right? And I'm telling you, I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad I had the experience. But watch out, all right? It is got to be said, okay, he fucked me up, all right? He fucked me up. Can we get that picture back up? Look how big his head is. All right, look how big his head is. Had I known, I felt like I was the kid with the lemon, okay? I felt like it was me. Here I am going like, no, I'm gonna have childbirth, and my doctor's like, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna wanna do it. I'm like, I'm gonna wanna do it, and then I found out. Anyways, thank you so much, that's been my time.